about a day. It's CK we're wearing like there is no other way. A house where we're living, we're walking through the walls. The love that we're giving is going door to door. Do I know you? Yeah, I think so. Do I need to? Do I dare? This is the house. Wipe your feet now. Go inside, 'cause we're all here. Ours is just a country boy, don't know what's going on. Lives a bit of thinking and watching lights, see lights run on. Teddy bear is happiest when something's in the oil. Our dog just barks at anything that makes his body boil. It's an honor, my girl, all glitters, good to go. This is the house, wipe your feet down. Going inside, enjoy the flow.
Is Dog home yet?
Whatever happened to Hello Ted?
Don't you start. I've had a bad enough day as it is.
Oh, paying for the excesses of the weekend, are we? So, Liz, did we make $1 million today in Bucks Bargains?
Ah, forget about it. Some customers just drive me crazy. Like today, this really dizzy queen walks in and he wants to return one of our mega CDs of the 60s.
Why?
Well, he said it was faulty because all the songs sounded so old. Can you believe that?
Oh, one of those days. What did you do?
Well, I told him that most people didn't actually buy it for the music. They bought them to make really groovy earrings. And he thought that was a fabulous idea, so he bought 5 more.
Customer care, that's what I like to see.
Hi.
Hi, how was the interview? Do we have a stock market tycoon in the family now?
Not quite.
Oh, what happened?
You remember that guy I met at Mardi Gras? The one with the girlfriend?
The one that wanted to take you home.
Yeah. Well, the same guy did the interview today. And he remembered me. I mean, and worse than that, he's still interested. Now he's got my telephone number and address off the application form. What am I going to do?
Sounds like you're going to have a fabulous time.
Harry, all you have to do is say, no, thank you.
Well, I sort of said no.
Sort of?
I didn't know how to get out of it, so I told him I already had a boyfriend.
Oh, did that work?
No. He told me to bring him along as well. So I just said, I'm sorry, I can't take the job.
And what did he say to that?
He said terrific, because he's got a policy never to sleep with anyone he works with.
Oh, Harry, you blew it.
No, he said he wanted to blow me.
Oh,
Hey guys, here they are.
Yeah!
Supermarket Slaughter and Gates of Hell.
Yeah!
what do you want about?
Oh, they're just a couple of computer games we ordered over the net.
Supermarket Slaughter?
Have you heard of Carmageddon?
It's a road rage game where you have the souped up car and the object is to destroy all the other cars and kill as many pedestrians as possible. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in Supermarket Slaughter, instead of a car, you have a shopping trolley.
And really big guns.
That doesn't sound very politically correct. What's the object of this gore fest?
Well, you try and get as many red light specials as you can and blast anything or anyone that gets in your way.
Sounds like our local supermarket. What's the other game?
Gates of Hell.
Oh, it's not made by Microsoft, is it?
No, it's about a haunted house, and underneath it are the 7 gates of hell.
When you start the game, you're transported to the lowest gate. And to get out, you have to make your way through 7 levels of zombies.
There's just you, the zombies, and a chainsaw.
You're all going to grow fangs. You're all so bloodthirsty.
Yeah!
Hi, everyone.
Hey, doll. Look, Supermarket Slaughter's arrived.
Fabulous. Let me know when it's my turn.
Don't tell me you play those games too.
Oh, of course I do, honey. Supermarket Slaughter is my favorite. And I just love it when you get to use the flamethrower in the cleaning products section. Everything explodes. And then if you hit the right spot, you blow up the entire shopping center. Now that's hot.
Yeah!
What happened to nice games like Myst? Gentle, elegant puzzles where no one got hurt.
Well, Supermarket Slaughter is sort of like Myst.
Yeah, it's like Myst, like with machine guns.
I still don't understand why these games are so violent.
Didn't you ever have one of those days when you just wanted to go home and kill something?
Yeah, like today.
Yeah, after a day like today, I could certainly handle chopping up a few zombies.
Don't look at me, honey. I don't need to kill anything. I just do it for pleasure. And while we're all together, if it's all right with everyone, I've arranged to have a seance on Thursday, and you're all invited.
A seance?
You wouldn't believe it. Right out of the blue this morning, I get a phone call from some friends of a friend of a friend who'd heard about my psychic gifts.
I had no idea. I thought you just read people's stars.
That's just a small part of my talents.
Ipjana has huge talents.
You better believe it, honey. It's so huge, why sometimes I even amaze myself.
So exactly what did these friends of friends want?
They wanted to get in contact with a colleague who had passed over. Apparently, he had a huge sum of money that belonged to them.
Oh, it sounds like shady business to me, doll. I'd be very careful.
Don't worry, I've got spiritual protection.
Still, I think a couple of us ought to sit in on it just to make sure.
Do you have a spirit guide, Ipjana?
Well, actually, I have 3.
That's incredible.
I know. Most mediums are usually assigned one spiritual helper, but I guess they realize that I have the capacity to handle more than one at a time.
I've heard that.
So who are they?
Well, there's Quental. She was an Amazonian princess who became a human sacrifice when the high priest caught her in the sacred pool of tofu.
Why? What was she doing?
She was anointing her kunja.
Douching with holy water.
And my other 2 spirit guides are Marilyn and Elvis.
Monroe and Presley?
Well, honey, I don't mean Manson and Costello.
Oh, wow. What are they like?
Surprisingly lively for dead people.
Oh, well, I don't actually speak to them much, honey. I'm just merely an instrument of communication for the spirit world.
Wow. Fancy being Elvis's instrument.
Ugh, what an ugly thought.
So, have you ever been to one of Ipjana's seances?
Yeah, the one I went to had a Ouija board. After 20 minutes, the pointer hadn't moved an inch.
How embarrassing. What did you do?
I helped it a little bit.
Look, I've done the same thing. I pushed it to all these numbers. Oh, it was a telephone number.
Did you ring it up?
Yeah, it was Pizza Hut.
Are you going on Thursday?
Dog, as much as I love Ipjana,
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I really feel like we should help her somehow.
yeah,
What?
no, forget it.
Go on.
Well, I was just thinking, what if we gave the spirits a little helping hand?
What do you mean?
With a few homemade special effects?
Look, if Ipjana found out, she would never forgive us.
But the room will be dark. Plus, Ipjana never opens up her eyes during a seance. It's just not done.
What about the others?
Well, they'll have the best seance they've ever had.
Or the worst?
It's worth a try.
Okay, I'm in.
So I said, Elvis, I don't care what Priscilla used to do to it. No way am I putting my lips around that. And that was it. I haven't had a cigarette near my mouth since.
What an amazing story.
Do you think he could do the same for someone addicted to sucking?
Oh, Ted, and just when I thought I was getting through to you.
Here, test your psychic abilities on this.
What is it?
It's a piece of paper. You're the one that's supposed to be psychic.
It's from Gladys.
Obvious. It's in her handwriting.
And it smells of bananas. It must have been written very close to the time of their deaths.
Well, either that or they had a very bizarre secret life.
What does it say?
G-O-4. Just letters and numbers means nothing to me.
It's like the combination of a safe.
More like the number plate of a car.
Wait a minute. I'm getting something. I see a picture.
Well done. It fell from behind Aunt's picture.
No, not that sort of picture. A water pitcher.
Oh, we don't call them pitchers in Australia. We call them jugs.
Well, in America, jugs is something quite different.
Yeah.
Just when I thought I was getting through to you lot.
Sorry. I can see money, bundles of money, and there's something else. What's that, Marilyn?
What is she saying?
Slow down. Don't get so excited, Marilyn. So the key is, Marilyn, slow down.
Yeah, slow down, Marilyn.
Yes, I know. Yes, Marilyn, I know. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but could we do that another time? The key. What? Marilyn. She's gone.
What did she say?
Well, I couldn't make it all out, but it was something about a key. The key is in the gate? Oh, no, that's not it. I'm not quite sure what it meant.
So, what have we got? We've got a note with numbers and letters on it.
Jugs.
A jug. Bundles of money.
And the key is in the gate.
Maybe the letters and numbers are a safety deposit box number. And maybe the key is in the gate.
The jug could be part of a company insignia.
Possibly. Maybe.
Right, are we all set? Where did that come from?
Oh, I nicked it from Harry's room. Check out the special effects.
Bitchin'. Now, have you got your gloves and your hood?
Check. What about you?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. And I've got a few extra special effects.
Oh, what's that?
That's my Slimer.
Oh, it's gross. Oh, doggy, it's all sticky.
Yeah, I cover them all with lube. Can you imagine what that feels like on the back of your neck?
Oh, well, they won't forget that in a hurry. And what's that?
That is my flying phantom.
A ball on a stick? They'll never go for it.
Don't worry about it. When I drape it with a little fabric, it's gonna look just like a little flying ghost.
All right, come on. Let's get out the back before we get sprung.
Oh, basic black. You two look like you're off to a funeral.
No, we're helping out backstage on a theatrical production.
Yeah.
Really? What one?
It's gay and lesbian.
Musical.
Yeah, it's a gay and lesbian
Oh.
musical.
How interesting. What's it called?
Oh, much ado about nothing.
Shakespeare? I didn't know you were into that sort of thing, doggy.
Well, usually not, but
It's the nude version.
Yeah. I love Shakespeare musicals. Are there any tickets left? I could be free tonight.
Oh, no, it sold out months ago, Ted.
months ago.
What about standbys?
They sold it months ago too.
What dog means is they didn't save any tickets for standbys.
Pity. Well, if they put it on again, you'll let me know, won't you? That'll be our partner's guests.
That was close. Have you got the keys? Cool. So we'll go out the back. I'll walk around to the front. And when they turn the lights out, we'll make our move.
Great. Let's go.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name is Dorian, and this is my good lady Alana.
Haven't we met somewhere before?
Oh, cheeky. I bet you say that to all the girls.
Alana has one of those classical faces, don't you, sweetheart? The boys are always giving her the wink. Hey, Alana.
You just wait till I get you home, Dorian. You naughty boy.
Oh, I just love it when she gets mad.
Please, make yourself at home. Can I offer you a tea or coffee?
Oh, a tea would be lovely, thank you.
Yeah, that'd be great, mate. Thanks.
See, I told you they'd never recognize us.
Still, I'm not happy about this. If you hadn't been so greedy and tried to steal all that stuff.
I was only trying to get back some of what's owed to us.
Even so, I'm not happy about it.
Look, stop worrying. Look, we're never going to find the money on our own. Now, Smiley used to bring it here every Friday and hide it for the old girls. He knows where it is.
But Smiley is dead.
So are the old girls. Listen, Smiley would want us to have that money. Have some faith. He'll tell us where it is.
Please, don't get up.
My name is Dorian, and this is my lady Alana. Are you all right, love?
Oh, I'll be fine, thank you. I'm your psychic consultant, Ipjana, and this is my assistant, Harry. Few people realize just how physically demanding this type of work actually is. I've fasted to purify my spirit.
Yes, it's 3 o'clock this afternoon.
And I've comprehensively cleansed my physical being to ensure that I am fit for the entities to enter from the other side.
Oh, is that why you're in the bathroom for so long today? I hope you remember to remove your cleansing hose.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you about
Another time, Harry. Another time. Now, can you tell me just a little bit about the dearly departed?
His name was Smiley McSmee.
I know that name.
In some circles, he was well known.
Oh, until he met with a dreadful accident.
Yeah, a cement truck. Suspicious circumstances. They couldn't recover the body.
So now, Smiley's a foundation member of the new casino. In some ways, I think that's what he would have wanted.
So he was a builder.
No, he was actually in the laundry business.
Smiley was our business partner. And he left us with a lot of debts.
He was quite a character. He never trusted the banks, so he used to hide all the money from the business. Of course, he never told anybody where, and now that he's gone, we can't find it.
And then we heard about your very special talents. If anyone can help us, it's you.
Well, I think it's time we begin. I can feel Elvis trying to get into me. Lights, please, Ted.
Remember, I'll go around the front. As soon as you hear the sound effects, bring in the props.
Gotcha.
Ready?
Yeah, ready. Let's go.
Now we must all join hands. I must explain that no matter what you see or hear, under absolutely no circumstances must the circle be broken. As long as we keep the circle, we are safe. But if one of you breaks it, I will not be held responsible for what happens. Are we ready?
Yes.
O spirit of our ancestors, your instrument awaits your pleasure.
Yes. It's like she's a modem connecting to the spirit world.
Has she downloaded anything yet?
No, still authenticating. I think she's connected.
What did she say?
Oh. Wait.
I heard something that time.
She said you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
It's Elvis. Look at her face.
If this is Elvis, give us a sign.
Her face has turned green. What more of a sign do you want?
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you.
Elvis, we're looking for a friend of ours who recently passed over. His name is Smiley McSmee. Can you find him for us?
Wise men say only fools rush in.
What was that? Did you say that?
I saw something. There it is again. It was.
Spirits are very active tonight. Elvis, are you still there? Can you get Smiley McSmee for us?
Give me another burger. Give me another burger. A burger, thank you very much.
Elvis has left the building. Is anyone there?
Just little old me.
Marilyn, is that you?
A kiss on the hand, maybe. quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best.
Nobody move an inch.
Oh, please spare me. I'm too young to be sushi.
Marilyn, we're trying to contact Smiley McSmee. Can you help us?
Is he from Little Rock?
No, he's from Marrickville.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday.
Oh, she's gone. Not having much luck tonight.
Wait a minute. She's turning green again.
This is Quentin.
Quentin! Can you help us?
The one you seek, the one called Smiley McSmee, is not with us.
Is he in the other place?
The one called Smiley McSmee is not yet passed over.
What? He's still alive! That's what I call scary.
That's what I call gorgeous.
No! It's coming out of me!
Right, that's it. The party's over. The police are waiting.
Come on, we're out of here.
And Ted, the answer you're looking for, the key to the puzzle, is just a game.
Doll, you were brilliant.
You certainly were.
How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Honey, I am truly shagged. And it would appear the spirits had a few assistants this evening.
Well,
How did you do that?
me? I thought it was you.
Well done, Ted. I mean, Mr. Brunson. We came as quickly as we could.
I'm impressed. I hope you don't always come so quickly.
Well, that depends, doesn't it? Why didn't you ring me? Is it because I'm a policeman? You don't know what it's like being lonely and on the beat.
I wouldn't count on that.
What is it? Is it me? Don't you find me attractive?
Of course I do. I find you very fetching in your uniform.
Oh, I don't wear my uniform to bed.
Well, that's a relief.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, after those two, I'm just wary of people that aren't what they seem.
Don't worry about those two. Look, I tell you what, why don't we go out to dinner tomorrow night?
I'd like that. By the way, I never did catch your name.
Most people call me Sir, but you can call me Maggie.
Dear Mum and Dad, I don't think I'll ever get used to this place. Something is always happening. Getting work isn't as easy as I thought. I missed out on that job at the stock exchange. As it turned out, it was probably just as well. A partner's offered me a job in a club, but I think I'll wait. We had a seance here this week, and we caught a couple of criminals. It was very exciting. I hoped when we were having the seance, maybe you... Mum... Dad... There isn't a day that goes by. Love, Harry. P.S. I miss you.
You were marvellous, Glad. How did you do that? With the right connections, Elsie, you can do anything. Oh, you may have ridden us of one problem, but now we have another. Smiley. Yes, and if we're not careful, he will be a problem. And Ted, that man is so slow, will be reincarnated before he finds the money. There's only one thing for it, Elsie. You're right, Glad. I'll get the bananas, and you get the nipple clamps.